Well, welcome here to Latimer Park. It's the Emirates FA Cup. It's the second qualifying round, and it's Kettering Town versus A.F.C. Telford in what should be a fantastic game here. We've got a loud chants to the left of us here at the gantry from the Telford fans, and equally to the right of the gantry we've got the Kettering fans also in fine voice. So that's fantastic to see. With me up here, Nigel Green. Nigel, welcome back.
Hello, thanks very much indeed. Yeah, it's a perfect day for football, this, isn't it? Sun's out, not too much wind. Great pitch as well from the last time I saw it, a few months ago, obviously. And it looks like a decent crowd in.
That's it, yeah. They've certainly been working on that pitch, and we've been. The weather's not been too bad, has it, for the last couple of months as well? And it's nice and green out there, and well, I can't see any potential banana skins yet. Can you on that pitch?
No, but this is the FA Cup, and as you well know, anything can happen.
Exactly. I have got the book of cliches in my hand, ready to use them as we go along. And the winner of today's game will they'll win a nice £4,500, which is good. You know, for both clubs, that is a vast amount, but especially for Kettering, that will be brilliant as well.
Yeah, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, you look at the sort of money that's banded around in football these days. We're only just a few weeks on from the closure of the transfer window, when we're looking at multi-million-pound transfers, and it just seems absurd, doesn't it, that at this level of football, moving into the third and fourth qualifying rounds of the FA Cup, that sort of money is so big and so important for these sort of clubs.
Well, you say that, you know, there's probably a couple of Premiership players who probably earned that in just playing 5 minutes today, so yeah, it's all in context really. As we can see that the Kettering fans will be making their way behind the tin hat end, as Kettering will be playing from right to left, and Telford will be playing from left to right, with their fans making their way round shortly. The Kettering squad lines up with number 1, Eno Ordonez, number 2, Richard Bryan, number 3, Steve Kinnenberg, number 4, Brett Solcombe, number 5, Gary Mulligan, number 6, Andy Goodin, number 7, Will Grocott, number 8, Giovanni Brown, number 9, Courtney Baker-Richardson, number 10, Liam Canavan, and number 11, James Brighton. As we kick off here, the substitutes for Kettering: number 12, Dominic Landon, number 14, Justin Marsden, number 15, Dubia Bonner, number 16, Elliot Sandy, number 17, Jamie McAlinden, number 18, Oliver Thorne, and number 19, Sol Williams. That's it, and we've just got to watch out for the set pieces. Kettering conceded a few goals at the start of the season from set pieces. Just having a look, there's a bit of shoving going on in there. Off the line there from Steve Kinnenberg. He was alert there, was good in, plays the ball forward to no one in particular, and Kettering again have to switch on. And we've got Brett Solcombe there heading out to Giovanni Brown, who's got some space in front of him. Plays it back though to Steve Kinnenberg in that left back position. And
once again, I think we just saw the experience there of Brett Solcombe just a moment ago when that ball was put over the top. Could have been dangerous. Solcombe didn't panic, did he?
No.
Just did what he needed to do, hook the ball away and clear up any potential danger that there might have been. Tell right there about the experience of Brett Solcombe.
And that's where you need, you know, as a centre-back, you need that in a game like today as well, as he's going to head the ball again. He finds Andy Goodin, again working well, Goodin and Brett Solcombe there. The ball played forward, although it doesn't fall to a Poppies player, but he has another go, and this time he does a little flick back and uses Ordonez. Not the best of balls though, and it's bobbling around, and Ordonez has lost that. He's got a hand to it, a shot.
Telford have scored. Well, that was really poor goalkeeping in the end from Ordonez, I'm afraid. He had the chance to clear it, decided he was going to tuck it back inside and try and beat the player, lost it, thought he'd regathered it, managed to get a hand to it, but unfortunately could only pat it back into play. And I think, is that Conor McCarthy?
10, Conor McCarthy.
Conor McCarthy was there to clear it up, and he's surprisingly put Telford in the lead.
Which turn at the moment, the ideal man, although it falls to Brown instead. And Canavan with his, 2 arms around him there again, as you mentioned earlier on. Going to have to keep an eye on that. Mulligan having to, I don't know, was there a call there from Ordonez?
I don't think there was, no. The ball seemed to hold up as well, just at the last moment there. So that caused a bit of a problem, but all sorted out, and Kettering on the attack again now.
That's it, and the ball hit high by Paul McCone there, and it's going to be the first corner for the Poppies, and it'll be interesting now to see if Kettering can try and dent the confidence of the AFC Telford goalkeeper. It's going to be Andy Goodin with the corner here, and Kettering filling that area. Staying back is Steve Kinnenberg, and it looks like it's Richard Bryan as well who's staying back. A lot of movement in that area, some tall players.
Plenty of numbers for Kettering in the box, and it's dropped in the box as well. Oh, goodness me.
Well, it looked like it almost fell for Giovanni Brown there, who was in open space.
Yeah, and, it just needed somebody to put a side foot on it, and it would have been in, because nobody could really see where the ball had gone, and it was just literally laying there on the floor, hardly moving, until a Telford defender managed to get a foot behind it. Second corner coming in now. Kettering with a real opportunity there to have got themselves back into this. Here comes the cross. Who's going to win it? Is anyone going to? It's a Telford head, unfortunately, and I think they're going to clear this now.
That's it. Baker Richardson couldn't quite get anything on there, and as you said, that corner was superbly placed. But it's Brown again, who's now.
He's done well here. He's in the box. He's laid it off. Must be straight to the goalkeeper's hands.
I'm going to say the shot directly at the goalkeeper, Montgomery.
Was that Kinneborough?
I'm just trying to have a look.
No, Solcombe, wasn't it?
It was Brett Solcombe, Mr. Kettering himself. And it's, we've seen Jamie McAlinden in goal for Kettering a couple of times this season, so it's, another
chance here for Telford. And that's just been dragged wide by Danny Glover once again.
That's right, yes.
Again, another chance through for Telford.
Back towards Steve Kinneberg. To Brown, who's got past number 2, and he needs support though.
Great play, good ball in the box. Chance here, can he finish?
Shoots. Hits the post! It's Canavan. Can he get the ball away? He can't, and it's cleared finally.
Should have scored.
Wow, and
should have scored really. I mean, it's a great opportunity. He's only about, probably level with the penalty spot, I think. Fell to his right foot, just dummied slightly to throw the defender off. Clear shot at goal. You just thought the net was going to bulge.
Kinneberg just looking around, looking for his options, and the ball is played forward. And it's Canavan, heads it forward, straight into the path of a Telford defender. Ordnez coming out again, and chests it. We saw him do this last week against Bolton, and he's successful again, and it's a good ball as well towards Giovanni Brown. And Giovanni looks like he's being held there by the Telford player, but it's Baker Richardson now with the ball, and he's got past one player, he's got past another, and he tries to cut in. He finds Grocott, who has a shot, looping. Oh, well, that's a great save from... Well, that's a fantastic save from James Montgomery, but you have to give credit there to Baker Richardson, who was on this left near side of the pitch and cut his way in. He was cutting past a number of Telford players, managed to get the ball over to the Kettering number 7, Will Grocott, who obviously saw the goalkeeper maybe off his line, had that shot, but that was a great save there from Montgomery in goal for AFC Telford. It's going to be a corner for the Poppies, and this got to be one of the last kicks of the game as the corner finally goes in. Header of Brown straight towards the Telford player, and there goes the whistle from the referee. So we have half-time here at Latimer Park.
I just think if they can get behind the team here this second half, and if Kettering can get the next goal in this game, I can't see any reason why they can't go on and win this.
Well, that's it, and you also have to say, it's quite a strong bench for the Poppies as well. They've got Duby Bonner on there. You've got the Justin Marsden. He scored goals for rugby last season. We've got Elliot Sandy even.
Exactly.
It's just
you've got 2 players there that can easily come off the bench and pop a ball in. I just can't help thinking, what would Elliot Sandy have done in that position there when the ball come back off the post? Would he have missed that?
Yes, it's all ifs, buts and maybes as the second half kicks off here at Latimer Park, and it's played in, and it's going to fall for Baker Richardson. Lovely control there, but he does need support. He still needs support, and he has to play it back towards Grocott. That was an ideal time for Brian to push forward maybe, and it's Brighton now with the ball. He's got past it, needs to cross it in. He does, and it's Baker Richardson who scores for the Poppies.
There it is.
And what a fantastic linking up play for Richard Bryan, but James Brighton, he tricks the Telford player, and that ball's pretty much stuck on the white line as he ran towards the goal, and the crossing was down low on the ground, and it was Baker Richardson there who could put that ball in. Fantastic goal for the Poppies.
The thing is, Matt, they're by far the better side now, aren't they, Kettering? That lift that they got from the end of the second half, the early goal at the start of this, the great end of the first half, and a great start in the second half and an early goal. And it's just all completely changed. And at this moment, commentators curse, you can only see one winner.
That's it. And Steve Kinneberg crosses the ball in. Baker Richardson's there. Header! And he scores! Well, it wasn't
the second goal.
It wasn't the commentators' curse. It was the complete opposite. And Kettering have gone in the lead here at Latimer Park. A fantastic goal again by that player, Courtney Baker Richardson. But that cross.
What a great cross, and what a great leap as well, because he was virtually at a standstill. He didn't meet it by running onto the ball, Matt, did he? And he was under pressure from defenders, and he still managed to raise up. And I thought, you know what? He's just going to either hit the bar with this or it's going to go over. He didn't. He got it under the bar. Keeper, no chance. And there we are, what we were saying. They've conceded one, now they've conceded two. And from looking in control in the first half, AFC Telford are now behind.
Well, it looks like he's going to play almost left midfield because he's just gone charging after that ball there. And Kettering just needs to settle and get back into this game now and try and get possession of the ball. There's lots of space on this left-hand side. The ball crossed in. Oh, it's a back flick! And wow, that back flick there almost on target. And no one really went for that ball. Everyone was busy ball watching. Even Ordinez sort of let that trickle by. It's going to be interesting to see what Kettering do now with this corner. Doesn't look the best of corners, and it's played forward by Steve Kindenberg. Elliot Sandy just running back to try and get on it. Kettering a little slow getting forward at the moment. They're ball watching. Bet Solkin puts his foot through that ball. And again, Telford play the ball high into the air.
Sandy, for me there, Matt, was back on his heels when he should have been on his toes.
He's just come on as well. As we have to watch out here.
Let's see ball.
Great save from Ordinez. It's still on and it's gone out for a corner. What a save from Eno Ordinez. That makes up that spill in the first half.
That was an absolute quality save because that was the equalising goal right there. And Ordonez gets down, left-handed, turns it round for a corner. That looked almost certain to be the equalising goal for Telford. But it's a corner and another substitution here.
It's going to be Oliver Thorne who comes on, another centre-back or a defender at least.
This is what they've got to do now. They've got to keep them out now. If it's all going to be pressure, they're the away team. They are desperate to get a win, Matt.
That's
and
it.
Kettering have got to stop them from doing it.
Well, it's Baker Richardson who is making way, and he's going to be so happy with them. Two fantastic goals, and the Kettering fans are giving him. Yes, yeah, he's worked so hard today, you know, as you say.
To be fair, Matt, all the front three for me have worked. It didn't work for them in the first half, but you know what? They never gave up and they've worked really solidly for me.
And as you said, that second half, you'd almost have to question which team were in the higher league, just how some of them players were playing. But Oliver Thorne has made it, so onto the pitch. It'll be interesting to see how he gets involved in this game as the cross goes in. And it's just headed wide. So Telford with the ball at the moment. It's Montgomery plays that ball forward, trying to get as far as possible. We've got Glover there, heads it, but it's gone up rather than towards a Telford player. That now played by Telford. It's now with the number 3. He's trying to get past the Kettering player. Ball crossed in. It could be dangerous. Needs to be cleared. It's still in the area. Headed by Steve Kindenberg. It's now with number 2, Mark Lee. Mark Lee looks to try and cross the ball in. He's being given the ball. He tries to get it into the middle of the pitch with number 3 now. Twisting, turning, plays it back. Ball chipped in. Header of number 11 straight at Eno Ordinez. The referee has blown for a free kick. Steve Kindenberg just knocked that ball out, so this could be the last opportunity for AFC Telford to try and get an equaliser. It's going to be a free kick, and the goalkeeper is making his way up. This is what we see in the FA Cup, isn't it? This is the magic of the Emirates FA Cup, as the goalkeeper makes his way up, and well, we wait to see what happens. There's a lot of movement in that box. We have to watch out here. The ball is crossed in. It is headed by a Kettering player. And Andy Goodin is... And there goes the full-time whistle. It is Kettering Town, the Poppies 2. AFC Telford 1. And Kettering are into the FA Cup third qualifying round. A fantastic second half performance. The Poppies were 1-0 down after 11 minutes by player number 10, Conor McCarthy. But in the second half, a confidence performance from the Poppies in defence, in midfield, and especially up front. Saw Courtney Baker Richardson score 2 brilliant goals to put the Poppies ahead. And it was a nervy 10-15 minutes where AFC Telford kept asking questions of the Kettering Town defence, and they were able to soak it up like a sponge. And the full-time score here, AFC Telford 1, Kettering Town 2.